Okay, so this is the explanation of example 2b, and if you're watching this, hopefully you've seen the explanation of the first part, Algebraic Proofs 1. But if you haven't, then this could be a standalone example of justifying each step as we do something. And so what we're going to do here is we are going to take the time to find out what we're doing, and we're going to justify it. So let's see. If I know that the whole angle is equal to 8x, and this is going to be degrees, and this is going to be degrees, what I can say is the measure of angle ABD plus the measure of angle CBD is equal to the measure of angle ABC. Okay? The justification for that step is going to look like this. That's going to be angle addition postulate. Because I know that if I'm adding two angles together that are adjacent to one another, then they're equal to the sum is equal to the larger angle. And so my next step is going to be to say, okay, well, then that means that 3x plus 5 plus 6x minus 16 is equal to 8x. The justification for that step would be saying I've substituted the values. Okay? Now, when I go down to the next step, I'm going to be taking pieces that go together and putting them together. So I've got 9x minus 11 is equal to 8x. That's going to be simplification. Simplifying my life there. And now I'm just going to solve. And so what I can do is I can say I'm going to subtract 9x from both sides. And so what I've got here is minus 11 is equal to minus x. Okay? This right here, this step that I did, is called the subtraction property of equality. Got a little carried away with the marker there. So we'll call that the subtraction property of equality. And we're going to call this step simplification. All right, and so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide both sides by -1 because I need my x to be positive. And when I divide both sides by the same number, that's called the division property of equality. Okay, so what I end up with is 11 equals x. And I can switch those around to say x is equal to 11. And the reason why I can switch them around is because I can use the symmetric property of equality. So the symmetric property of equality says I can switch them around. So that's my answer. X is equal to 11, and I could substitute it in and find out what was going on. Thanks for watching.